Sunday morning in Norway, and this is what it looks like out of the front of the van windshield. In the distance, we have people cross-country skiing, and it was just really light snow this morning. It's 34 degrees. Pretty soon the sink drain will thaw, and we're off to get some gasoline, and then we're going to head towards the fjords where it might be a bit warmer. I think everybody's, pulled off on the side of the road to go play in the snow. Funny, the air temperature is 29, but the sun has warmed the surface of the road. So we've got a few kilometers to go, and we're coming down out of the 900-meter elevation on a precarious cliffside with 12% downgrades. And it is gorgeous. There's the bottom of the valley, I suspect, where we're headed. First piece of litter I've seen. These roads are so steep and so long. I'm really happy we've got the power stop brakes with the high temperature brake fluid. A hell of a climb back up.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Why? You think we're coming back this way?
No. I think that because the road ends and then you can either go
Yeah,
right
we're
to
gonna
that
go
town or we're going to
left.
go left.
Yeah, it just could go through that gorge. And we're not even to the Arctic yet. It's pretty impressive. Well, the current road conditions were fine for the van as equipped with snow tires. We weren't sure what was coming up ahead, and if it got worse, it was really going to influence our planning. What? In my wildest dreams, I didn't think that this kind of road weather conditions would exist in May.
Wow. At least this one's lit better. Oh, here comes a bus.
just breathtaking. Not something I prefer to drive, but reminds me a little bit of the Mendocino coast. I don't know why. Everything that Louise said, camper vibe, is coming back to me now about just the mountain driving and the snow and the lakes and the mountain driving. And I finally hopped on over to Sweden and left. The road up there. Oh, fortunately that's not us. We turn and go the other way. Of course, it could be just as bad.
What's the temperature?
38. Warm. So up just to the right of the chairlift, halfway up the hill, is the tunnel entrance for the road. I just can't believe what I got into. It has been an incredible drive this morning. We have been on 12% tunnels, 8% grades. We have gone up and down the tunnels. Some of the tunnels were so long and so dark inside. It's actually not that cold. You couldn't tell. I mean, it was almost like driving in the dark. But here we are, and it's just unbelievable. I'm going to turn the camera around. This is why we're here. Hardly words to describe it. Unbelievable. All kinds of outdoor activities here. Oda. Welcome to Oda Commune. Oh, and that's the park. Okay. We had lunch at the waterfall, and now we're proceeding at more waterfalls. This is quite the gorge to drive. It is 2:40. I don't remember what time we left this morning. 11?
Probably.
So, and if I didn't mention it before, we did have lunch at the beautiful waterfalls. So we took a little time there. This is our interim destination, and now we've put in the location by the inside end of a fjord that we're hoping to find a place to sleep at tonight. Gotta go straight, yeah. This is the first time we've seen pasture land also, or at least, farmland where they're raising hay. see the island out there?
What? The power station?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Wow.
Now I'm turning in here for a minute. Can I get out that way though? A major problem with all the tunnels was that, especially coming from the snow, your eyes were really adjusted for extremely bright light conditions. All of a sudden you're dumped into a tunnel that's marginally lit at best, and then as you proceed further into the tunnel, the lighting becomes less and less. They space the lamps out further, and it's really difficult. Your eyes just don't adjust fast enough, and I'm surprised they're not better lit. Then when you get to the other end, you come out and you're snowblind for a moment because it's just so bright. Oh, and the trees have got their leaves back, and we just saw some blossoms coming out. So spring is here down by the seashore. Our first Norwegian construction zone. Big retaining wall going in there. When everything they do here is just, you got to be able to bust rock.
Yep.
And stack stones with your digger.
Car.
It's quite a bridge. Cost a bunch of money. What do you figure? 20 cars a day cross it?
Oh no, I think more than that. Because I think
And I'm going the other way,
Yeah.
not straight on.
no.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
We were just talking about a roundabout in a
Tunnel. Yep.
tunnel. Shoot. So the first vans I've seen.
Vans.
Vans. Up on
Oh,
top.
yeah.
So straight.
Yep. This is why we go through all the nonsense to get to places like this. Wow.
We have to go talk to the reception.
Yep. And verify, I think that the water is right there to back in. Our peaceful RV park. Never heard him arrive. Surprise. Well, good morning from Eidfjord, which is my best effort at the Norwegian name of where we're at. Just an absolute gorgeous fjord. We got here yesterday afternoon. Was pretty nice when we got here. Patchy blue sky, was, I don't know, high 40s, I guess. And it was much better than where we came from, where it was in the low 20s and snowing. So we managed pretty much through the mountain pass clear. There was just some snow we drove through. No ice, it was all wet on the roadway, so the sun had warmed the asphalt. Just this unbelievably beautiful place. And we're going to go to Alesund is our next stop, and there's snow on the pass, and I'm not going to put chains, and I'm just not going to risk it. And then we were so astonished this morning when the Rotterdam is parked in our backyard. So we're quite the celebrity. Everybody's off the ship and they see our California license plate and they want to talk to us in their best English, which is much better than my Norwegian, German, or otherwise. So we're here, we're doing laundry. We're going to spend the day. The weather's supposed to improve tomorrow. Happy enough, though I must say my plan before, well, I don't know, when we were still in California, I thought, there are all these neat hikes and everything. I looked up and I have a little itinerary and did the maps. It's like when we went to Mammoth in, I don't know, late fall, early, I don't know. We went to Mammoth to go to the hot springs and there was 4 feet of snow. So, same way with, I think, with most of what I had planned out. So, we'll substitute, we'll figure it out, and we're having fun anyway. I seem to be somewhat annoyed about a cruise ship fouling my beautiful fjord. Then I think, well, that's how we got here, ultimately, was on a boat. So, there's still a lot of weather up there on top of the mountain, which, by California standards, is also very hilarious because these mountains are 3,500 feet, maybe 4,000, in the distance, the high country. But we're very far north, so let's check it out. It's May 1st, and I have my Arctic beanie on. After many days and kilometers of driving, we're finally at the exciting locations in Norway. Staved churches, glaciers, and the most beautiful fjords await our arrival. The next videos will amaze you. Subscribe so you don't miss these exciting places.